32, trying to become the 16th multi-champion in this race.
Here's our lane assignment, starting in lane 2 with Corey Hertz, the freshman from Northern Iowa. Warren Hazel from SIU, also a freshman's in 3. Nikolai Gall is in 4. In 5, Anderson Devenish of Illinois State. In lane 6, Ben Montgomery, sophomore from Illinois State. In 7, Tyrell Dowdle, a junior from Indiana State. In 8, it's Tucker Davis, the senior from Wichita State. In lane 9, David Shetty, the freshman. Bradley Brave.
Well, Devenish from Bridgetown, Barbados. He's ranked 3rd in the Midwest region. He's seeking to sweep the 400 at the MVC Indoor and Outdoor Meets for the 2nd straight year, Brad. And he's also going to be coming back in less than 45 minutes in the finals of the 200.
The indoor 400-meter champion last year, the indoor and outdoor 400-meter champion, currently ranking 29th in the NCAA. There's Anderson Devenish.
His outdoor best was set way back in Tempe, Arizona on April 8th at the Sun Angel Classic again at 46:32. And you're going to see him to close out this race, anchoring Illinois State's 4x4 relay team. Besides Devenish, looking at lane 1, Warren Hazel from Southern Illinois, and running in lane 8, Tucker Davis from Wichita State. They will also join Devenish coming back in less than an hour to run in the finals of the 200. Both Illinois State and Southern Illinois look to pick up a lot of points in this race here.
The men's 400, we had a surprise winner, however, Mike, in the women's 400. Who do you like as being the top competitor for Devenish?
Well, I really like Nikolai Gall from Southern Illinois in lane 4. And Hazel looked good in the qualifying and out of lane 3 from Southern Illinois. Of course, Devenish is trained with Ben Montgomery, a sophomore. They'll be running side by side, Montgomery in 6, Devenish in 5. And you look at Nikhil Gall in lane 4. He's from Barbados. Hazel in lane 3 from Illinois. He's from St. Kitts, so a strong Caribbean flavor to this race.
And the runners are to their mark here in the men's 400-meter dash. Anderson Devenish in lane 5, looking for another Missouri Valley Conference title in the 400-meter event. A long stride, a smooth runner.
Very relaxed in that backstretch before he's going to turn into another gear.
Tyrell Dowdle of Indiana State in 7, out to a furious start. Inside Devenish, it's Gall in lane 4, Hazel in lane 3. Warren Hazel, the freshman from Southern Illinois, is going to be one of the first around the turn. Also in lane 6, Ben Montgomery, the sophomore from Illinois State. Devenish's teammate, Ben Montgomery, trying to hold on. Here comes Devenish, and here comes
Warren Hazel.
Warren Hazel in lane 3, the freshman from Southern Illinois, wins the men's 400-meter dash.
Somewhat of a surprise, although he figured to score a lot of points, but been a long time since a freshman won the 400. And Warren Hazel from St. Kitts, he's their national junior record holder. Again, he's going to come back and run the 200 in less than an hour, but a good time for him at 46:18, which is a PR for him.
It's a PR. It is a new track record. In fact, he held the track record here at the Gibson Track and Field and improves on his runner-up finish from the indoor season. We'll be back with more sprinting action right after this. This is The Valley on ESPN3. They are closing in on firing the gun here for the 4x4.
3 freshmen slated to run anchor legs for their respective teams. Loyola will have a freshman anchor as well as Southern Illinois, and UNI with Evan Long.
So look at Hudson Preed for Drake.
He's a 400 hurdler, was runner-up a year ago on the 400 hurdles from Chamberlain, South Dakota.
And away they go in the men's men's 4x400. David Shadid, the freshman in lane 2 for Bradley.
Montgomery for Illinois State in the red trunks. White tops already made a stagger up on the Drake runner. Hudson Preeb.
Also on the outside, Indiana State, CJ Ian Bunham. Moving forward on Drake's Hudson Preeb. Wichita State running with Reese Powell.
Montgomery really looking good for the Redbirds, running in lane 5 there.
It's going to be Ian Bunham in lane 8. In front, Illinois State with Ben Montgomery, the sophomore. He'll be the first to hand off the baton, and for Southern Illinois, Nikolai Gall hands off to Lucas Hort.
Redbirds with the first touch of the baton.
CJ Hamilton out in front for Illinois State. As he hits the rail, it'll be Indiana State's Tyrell Dowdle closing in quickly on Illinois State's CJ Hamilton. He's going to try and pass him on the turn. Illinois State's Hamilton holding him off. Tyrell Dowdle on his back shoulder. In third, that is Northern Iowa's Brett McCullough. But it's Illinois State still in front. Indiana State. Dowdle hands off to Rhett Blake, a freshman. And Illinois State has Jalen Lewis, a junior, in second. Northern Iowa's Colin Black, a junior, is in third. Here goes Illinois State. Jalen Lewis.
How about the Panthers in third? Now they're going to come up and challenge for second now. That's quite a strong move on the backstretch.
Illinois State's in excellent position here with their anchor,
Anderson Devenish coming up. Yeah, they've got the indoor title. They've got last year's outdoor title. Looking to go back to back in the men's 4x400. Illinois State's Jalen Lewis being chased by Indiana State's Rhett Blake. Closing in, but handed off to Anderson Devenish, the junior for the Redbirds. Indiana State hands it off to Terry McGee, the sophomore. Devenish.
You and I making a great run here for second as they go along the second turn in the backstretch now.
That's Evan Long, a freshman.
He's not afraid to come up and challenge for first now.
Devenish getting ready to the final 200, put in another gear though.
Look how easy he runs and how smooth that is.
There he goes. He starts to make his move on the final turn.
Anderson Devenish with 120 meters to go. On the chase, Northern Iowa's Evan Long trying to challenge Anderson Devenish for Illinois State. Oh, in the Redbirds, the men's 4x400 meter relay title. Northern Iowa goes number 2, Indiana State number 3, followed by Loyola. And a nice finish from Elijah Olich.
So the Redbirds making a clean sweep in the men's and women's 4x4. The Redbirds men's team defends its outdoor title. Strong finish by UNI though, but not only in this relay, but team-wise too, as ultimately here we'll be able to take a look at the final team.